As the African Union Heads of State Summit came to a close in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, the Commissioner for Research Science and Technology at the continental body, Dr.Martial De-Paul Ikounga, called for the establishment of an African passport to enable ease of travel by trained personnel in Africa.
The most important argument is to issue African passport. Once we have African passport, then we decide who would have it. That is, we'll give it to scientists. It will be necessary that we'll have to give it to scientists. But sometimes too, we need to ensure that mobility. So when we talk of African passport, believe me, we support the issue of having a common African passport.
Dr. Ikounga said while the Ebola outbreak in West Africa exposed Africa's underbelly on healthcare systems, it also exposed the wanting scenario in which exchange of ideas on how to deal with the epidemic was hampered due to travel restrictions.
This is not the first case of Ebola in West Africa. Ebola is known in Uganda, in DRC, in Congo-Brazzaville. It's known in Gabon. But the dimension wasn't the same. But Ebola has enabled us to understand that all our systems, health systems, all our research systems need to be redimensioned.
Speaking in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Dr. Ikounga challenged educationists on the continent to tie training to the job market needs.
Well, because the number of unemployed graduates, why? Why do we have such a huge number? For how long have we been saying that we need to ensure that we tie jobs to qualification and we train people so that they can be employable? We have so many young men who have graduated from university but who are driving taxis.
He said the continent has a lot of talent that is not being put to use and called for a database that could enable adoption of indigenous knowledge in solving problems facing the continent. Judith Akolo, Channel One News.